Okay, let's see. Things are gonna be a little bit strange, this stream, because, no webcam. Two, I'm not in my room. I don't have any, I have one monitor, and, I don't know if audio is clean or not. I haven't had time to mess around with the audio settings. By the time I had it in here, we were kind of ready to start. Well, I was ready to eat, and then it was about time for us to start. I have family over, so I didn't really, there we go. I didn't really want to not be around them the entire day, and I've already been working a lot today. I spent, like, the first... probably the first, I don't know, 3-4 hours working on stuff, and then I ate lunch with everybody, and then I came back up and worked for another 3 or 4 hours. So I've been busy. I've been very, very busy. Can somebody remind me what we talked about last stream? Because it's been a while. I see that Candy Redemption, Derek. Also, thank you for the raid, Raccoon Ray Plays. I think you're cool, Cloud, right? Rebrand. Thank you again, though, so much for the raid. I appreciate it. To read chat, I have my phone. But I don't really have a good spot to set my phone. Let's see. What if... will this work? Perhaps. If I do that. Okay, that works. And if I were to... I'm struggling here, hang on. I were to redeem this. Would that show up on my chat? No, okay. That's fine. We'll just use my phone then. Hello Memer, how's it going? Good to see you again. Let me go and get that piece of candy taken care of. I have a bag of sugar that I never ate. So we'll just go ahead and do the last bit of sugar. Call it a day, you know. It's about time that it's finally done. This is like 2 babies being born. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, that's... yeah, Memer, you're 18 months. Jeez. Yeah, that's strange to think about, but thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. You guys have been amazing, and it's been way too long. So let me finish taking this sugar, and then I'll keep talking to you guys. Fun. Okay. Old man. Yeah. I might be a little bit old, but, you know, it's okay. It's completely and totally okay. Because... I can't really think of a reason that it's okay. I'm just old. We've been doing this for 2 years, coming up on 2.5 very soon, and it's been fun. So let's see, last time I streamed I was at Disney World. Some of you may remember that, and if you do, you were one of the lucky ones, because not a ton of people actually caught that stream. So, you know, congrats if you were one of the few that did. We're gonna start a new game. Last time I played, I got 112%. Almost hit 73 hours of play time and called it a day. I'm good. I'm good with now to start a new playthrough just for today. It probably won't result in anything. You know what? Let's do Steel Soul mode. Just for the fun of it. I haven't played Hollow Knight in... I think we're coming up on half a year now, so it's been a while. Today's not gonna be a super long stream either, because I'm still tired. I'll talk about the vacation here in a second. But, you know, it's been a while since we played Hollow Knight. It's been a while since I've streamed, and I know I'm going to be tired before we get even close to my normal end time. So I'm shooting for 2 hours, you know, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time is kind of where I'm trying to end. We'll see if we hit that or not. And if I'm still wide awake by the end of that, you know, 2 hours, then I may possibly continue on anyway. We'll see. I do have to be mindful, because I am currently sharing a room with my brother. I have to be a little bit mindful of him as well. So, we'll just have to wait and see how late tonight goes. However, I think it's about time we start talking about vacation and, you know, the month. The whole month in general, because I don't know how many of you guys remember or were here for a lot of that. Sorry, this chair is really loud. It's my brother's chair. And I'm trying to adjust the back support, and it's not moving. That's fine. This is fine. I can't actually fit under his desk. My knees are on top of my computer, sandwiched in between the computer and the desk. It's not exactly the most comfortable, but that's okay. So let me think. So we ended off last time, I suppose, right around the 24-hour stream. Or right after the 24-hour stream, I guess. The Monday after. But 24-hour stream is kind of like a good point to start talking. Just because it has a, you know... Okay, so now I can heal. Yay. It has a lot more fun to talk about than, you know, the very last stream that we had, which, you know, we'll still cover it, but I do want to quickly talk about the 24-hour stream, because I didn't talk about it a ton, and I just want to say, again, thank you guys for that wonderful time, and also for the 1,000 followers. We're at, what is it now? More than 1,000. Can I pull up the exact number? I can't, because I don't have it on my screen at the moment, but I have a lot more followers now. A total of 17 more. We're already getting, you know, making our way deep within the thousands, and it's scary just how fast this is going. But yeah, so 24-hour stream, absolutely fantastic, and I'm so glad to have been able to have that experience, and it was a lot of fun. I'm thankful for everybody who popped in, said hello, and those who helped me actually do the 24-hour stream. Without them, it could have possibly been a very, very long 24 hours. And so, you know, thankful for all of those individuals. You know who you are. I'm not going to go through and list everybody because there is a lot. There is a lot of people who all came together to make that stream happen. Show us your brother reveal. I mean, I don't even have my face cam on, but you know, it's just Admiral. You guys have seen the podcast, or well, some of you may have seen the podcast. For those of you who haven't, you're not missing much, and there's like episodes that will come out eventually, but they're not gonna come out for a while. So, you know, don't expect anything, but if there is any news on any more episodes for the podcast, I will let you guys know. But I've been too busy for my own good, which I guess kind of brings us up to our next topic. 24-hour stream happened, right? Some other things happened, which for those of you who do know about you know, some of the other things that happened, you know, we had a little situation right after the 24-hour stream, and then that happens. I take Sunday off, then, you know, then comes Monday. We do our last stream on Monday, and then I go to Florida for vacation. I've been gone for like what, 2 weeks now, so it's good to be finally back here. Hollow Knight Steel Soul Run's fun. Yeah, I figured it's about time that we come back to it. My brother-in-law has been playing Hollow Knight recently, and so I was like, you know, this could be fun. So here we are. I'm also trying to remember how to play it, 'cause it's been a while since I've played. But yeah, it's been a time. So let's talk a little bit about Disney and Florida in general, I guess. I had a good time. But I'm tired. I don't remember who said it or when, but somebody once said that Disney is not a vacation, it's a trip. They're not lying. They are not lying to you at all. It is very much just constant walking, standing in lines, dodging strollers, dodging old people who may or may not possibly run into you with their mobility scooter. And so my ankles hurt, my knees hurt, you know, everything hurts. I'm tired, and you know, I was ready to be home. I've been ready to be home for a while now, so I'm glad to finally be back. I'm here. What's happening? No face cam. No face cam. So I am currently in Admiral's room, streaming from my PC. I had to bring it in, but I didn't bring everything just because he doesn't have room for 3 monitors, and then the face cam, I'd have to adjust all the lighting on it, and it would just... It's not worth the effort, honestly, especially with where the mic is and where the monitors are. So no face cam. It's a stripped down stream. It's okay. And the reason we're playing Hollow Knight is simply because my brother-in-law said that I should play it, and so here we are. Let's not do that. Let's actually go this way. We're also playing Steel Soul mode, just for fun. Let me think. Well, where were we? Oh yes. So, you know, Disney, not really relaxing. Not relaxing by any stretch of the imagination. But it is still fun. And I will talk a lot more about that. But I just wanted to say, yeah, I'm tired still. I hurt. So today's gonna be a shorter stream for that reason as well. I'm used to these guys exploding. It's so weird. So, you know, I got back yesterday night, here at home, and oh, it's actually time to heal. Okay, there we go. It's so weird. I can't shoot people or anything. 118 hours in Sea of Thieves, by the way. That is fun. That is fun. I need to get into Sea of Thieves again. I want to hit every achievement, but I'm definitely a long way from that. There's absolutely zero possibility of that happening at any time in the near future. But I want to play more Sea of Thieves. It's on the list. And I feel so bad because I keep telling everybody, yeah, let's play it sometime. And then, like, you know, here I am, like, what, a month later and I still haven't played? I mean well, I promise. Oh, that one actually got me. Okay. So, you know, it's been a busy month for me. And I have several reasons why I'm behind on everything. And if you want, like, a full list of everything that could have gone wrong, that did go wrong, that is making me behind, I would love to tell you. But to keep it short, a lot of things have just not been going perfect, unfortunately. And so that's led to some delays on a lot of things that I really wish didn't have to get delayed. We can't go in here yet, can we? We need to... Yeah, we can't do this one yet. Okay. Bro, King SMP has been dead for like the last month. I'm sure you've noticed. Yeah, it has been. I'm not exactly happy about that. You know, I love King SMP and it hurts seeing it the way it is, but like, also, I've not been home for the last 2 weeks, so, you know, there's that, and then also, we just haven't had an event in a while, to kind of recapture interest. I've been exploring stuff, with Minecraft's new official server list, and I'm intending to hopefully get put on there soon. And what I'm hoping to also do on top of that is I would like to start collecting some server branding and kind of relaunch King SMP next year. King SMP Season 3 is still continuing, is my intention, because no matter how many times you reset it, people are always going to lose interest. So I think resetting is not the play, but rather finding ways to keep it interesting outside of resets, because to reset is almost a mistake at this point. I feel like it's a waste of time. There's no face cam, you're all good. Okay. Admiral's here now. Hey, he's home. Hey, Bionics. Hello, Mobes. Good to see you. Hey, oh, look at this cracked gamer. I don't know about cracked gamer, but you know, I appreciate it. We're just chilling on Hollow Knight tonight, for a little bit, and I'm hoping to not necessarily win, but you know, maybe make a decent dent in the game for a little bit. We've got we're playing the hardcore mode, Steel Soul, and you know, it's kind of nice so far. I haven't died, so. Lucidex, you said something earlier about Silk Song. Let me kind of scroll up there. I'm waiting for Silk Song and Crow's Worm to release. Ah, yes. I want Silk Song. Me too, man. Me too. I mean, as designated dad, I'm proud of you, champ. Thank you. Thank you, Father Mobs. Your support means a lot. Man, I've missed being here just streaming, guys. Like, I don't know if it sounds it or if it feels it, but I definitely did miss streaming. It's just something I feel like I have to do every weekday from now on to eternity, probably. That being said, there will be no stream tomorrow because it's American Thanksgiving, and I'm going to celebrate that. Huh? Merca. Let's see. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I gotta close my browser so I can not have 20 frames. Okay, sounds good, Unreal. I missed you, missed the streams as well. Worked on a new base today. I did pop into your stream for a little bit. It looked like you were over with the Jerv Corp guys. But I didn't get to stick around very long. I was busy trying to catch up on some work that I've been behind on for a extraordinarily long time. So I'm just now getting to, like, my VOD channel. It feels like the neglected child in all of my YouTube channels because it's something I really do want to work on, and then I get so far behind on. Like, I'm a month's worth of work behind on it. Not to mention I'm working on several other VOD channels as well, which I'm also behind on. And then, you know, I guess there's my Minecraft channel as well, which, let me just say, Mojang knows how to put out an update that is, like, newsworthy right when I leave. They did it again. The trial chambers. They finally dropped them for the snapshots, the Wednesday after I left. And so I couldn't actually, you know, record anything for it. And I couldn't even, like, even just record voice lines and ask somebody to, you know, just edit it. Like, I could have probably asked Unreal to try to throw together something, but it would have been so jank. It would have been so bad. Gotta open up our stag stations here. The podcast channel is also neglected. I will be 1000% honest there. We are, you know, the podcast channel it's hurting. I'm not gonna lie. At this point, I'm questioning whether or not to actually proceed with it. It's on the list, though. I want to keep doing it because it's fun. But also, I don't know if my efforts are best used there, necessarily. We'll just have to wait and see.
Papanada.
I can't afford the compass yet. The quill is good. Yeah, let's go and pick up the quill. And then we'll just keep collecting Geo until we can get our wayward compass. Okay. Let's go back down to the crossroads. I kind of remember my way around still, but it's always good to have a map. The Jerv Corp, I'm a member now. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let me see. So, we talked a little bit about Disney, but we didn't, like, go into detail. So I'm gonna start, actually. You okay? Okay. Oh, okay. If you are free to make sound. This is gonna be a scuff anyway, so. Sorry, talking to Admiral, guys. I don't know if you can hear him. You've probably heard that. But yeah, so Disney was a good time. I love Disney, but again, not exactly restful. It is very much a thing you go and do, and you come back tired from it, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. But I'm still wiped out from Disney. I only slept like 2 hours last night, and Disney W. But I got on a call with some of my friends, and this might be where we die, guys. I don't know. We'll see. So this is a boss I beat first try last time, but I'm gonna be a little bit rusty. I gotta kind of remember his movesets. But yeah, so Disney, right. It was a ton of fun. But, I'm tired, and, also, there was a lot of mishaps. I'm sure she probably wouldn't appreciate me telling you this, but my sister dropped her phone in the water one day. Oops. Luckily she got it back. And it wasn't really her, it was more so my nephew dropped it for her. So, you know, there's that. Oops. And then, it rained on us the entire day one day. So, you know, a couple of really bad days there, but, truthfully, I think overall it was a good time. Might be my favorite ride at the moment is Guardians of the Galaxy. They just came out with it, and it's a very good ride. Highly recommend it. But there's another great ride that I have just ridden, and it's called Tron Light Cycle Run. It is, you know, based around Tron, and you ride this light cycle, which for those of you who don't know what that is, I'm going to die. But for those of you who don't know what a light cycle is, it's a motorcycle. For all intents and purposes, it is a motorcycle. Well, it actually has you, you know, like you're on a motorcycle, so you're kind of leaned down, and the way it holds you onto this vehicle, it's really cool. I mean, it feels like you're actually on a light cycle. The problem is, the ride goes fast enough that the G's do push a little bit. And there was a certain point after I had ridden the second time, I looked over at my brother and I thought I quietly said, I'm never going to be able to have kids. I apparently didn't say it as quiet as I thought I did. And, this girl in front of me looked back and started cackling. It was really funny. And then there were some dudes behind me that were also laughing. But, if any of you end up at Disney World, or I think Disneyland in Shanghai, I think they also have it there, and you decide to ride the Tron ride, do yourself a favor. Don't wear skinny jeans, and also, just make sure you're prepared, you know? Just be prepared. Especially if you're tall. I've noticed the fact that I am tall did not help it at all. There's a bench somewhere around here, and I don't remember where. Forget the bench. We're fine. I just want to heal. That's really what I want to do, but it's okay. We have money. I am taller than you, 6 foot. Legally, you probably are. I think I'm still legally 5'11". Let me see. No, legally I'm 5'10", but I'm actually like 6 foot, 6'2", somewhere in that zone. One of my friends who has been measured by a doctor is 6 foot, and I may or may not be taller than him. So, you know, L 6 foot. Be prepared to not have kids. Yeah, that's honest. That's the honest truth. It's finally open. Aotron WGGs. L skinny jeans. I'm getting taller. Yeah, you probably will be taller than me, honestly. I'm a millennial. I only have skinny jeans. I can only wear skinny jeans, man. I wish I could, like, you know, like, not have to wear skinny jeans, but nothing else I wear will actually like fit me properly. And so this is like the only thing that actually kind of works. Still wearing skinny jeans today. If any of you meet me, don't bring up the fact that I'm wearing skinny jeans. I'm suddenly gonna be, like, really conscious about that. Let's not talk about the fact that I'm wearing skinny jeans anymore. But yeah, Tron, really fun ride. Just be careful with it. Guardians of the Galaxy, really fun ride. You don't have to be careful with that one. If any of you end up at Animal Kingdom, Avatar Flight of Passage, another fun one. I always call it Yeti. I think it's called Expedition Everest, but my grandfather and I always called it Yeti. So that's what I'm going to call it now. Ride that one as well. Great ride. I'll be mumbling skinny jeans, so it rings in your head. Oh, that's so mean. But deserved, honestly. Oh, okay. I'm playing hardcore mode, in case I didn't say that already. And, I'm a little bit nervous. I mean, we beat the first boss, so, like, that's nice. I just want to beat the game, ideally. Like, I don't care how fast we beat it, or, you know, I don't necessarily even care if we win in this save, but I would like to win. If I can. If you end up at Animal Kingdom, turn around and buy tickets to a different park. Yeah. Yeah, Animal Kingdom is one of those parks. It's a zoo, and it's not even a good zoo. Sorry, Disney. You're trying, I know. But, you know, not really a fun park. but it is a park. It does exist. That scared me for some reason. A zoo that wants to be a theme park. Yeah. It's a zoo that wants to be a theme park, and it doesn't do either of those things really well. And that's okay. Because I guess something capitalism. My dad got to pet a rhino in Animal Kingdom. Dude, that is awesome. I got to touch elephant poop when I was at Animal Kingdom. Not this time around, but... You know, I don't mean to brag, but it was pretty cool. Oh, did you? I didn't see that. You know, they even gave us pieces of paper that were made of elephant poo, like... Tastes like chocolate? I don't know about that. I've never tasted it myself, and I don't care to ask why you would, but, you know... GG, I guess. There we go. Monies. Let's see. They did not tell us to, they did not let us eat it, unfortunately. Yell into King's Might, gosh. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so Disney, lots of fun. Also, if any of you end up in Disney, I need to inform you guys, just once more, it was not a fluke. The burgers at Raglan Road in Disney Springs are very delicious. Best burgers I've ever had. Do not request for the onion straws to be taken off of it. Otherwise, they might short you out on the cheese or the sauce. And honestly, those onion straws are better than average onion straws. Like, even my mom likes them. And she doesn't like onion straws. I would destroy my throat in the process. Don't do that. I have a couple of ideas that I want to pursue at some point with Disney. Now that I've been again, I have a couple of ideas, especially vlogs. I'd like to one day actually go down and vlog the entire thing. I know I have like a mini vlog sort of that I shot back in February that never actually got edited and released, but you know, I would like to eventually possibly go down and record something just to show you guys how I enjoy it. Second best burger I've ever had, gosh. Still waiting to figure out where their best burger was. I know you say you can't remember, but I have to know where I could get a better burger. Okay. Dang it. I know it's all about timing, but still, sometimes it feels like luck. I remember the taste, but not the name. That sounds like a Green Day song, just a little bit. What's her name, right? That's... Or what's her face? It's what's her name. I wonder how what's her name has been. Something, right? I need to get that burger when I go down this May. You may, depending on how many people you have going with you, you might want to grab a reservation. Raglan Road does stay pretty packed. So I would recommend trying to grab a reservation if at all possible. 3, you might be able to walk in, but again, I would recommend a reservation, just in case. With it being May, it might be more packed. Let's see. Do I want the bench markers? Let's wait on those. I do hope you enjoy your time, though, when you go Bionics. It's a lot of fun. I highly, highly recommend just full on enjoying yourself the entire time. Let's see, this is increased, so, let's unequip that one and do these. Last time I went was in 2018. Oh, things have changed, man. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna definitely have fun. Okay, let's go back down to the crossroads and see where we can kind of go with this. So I don't remember what all you have to do to trigger the, you know, boss, but, the final boss, that is. But I'm going to attempt. I think I kind of remember. You go this way. Yeah. I remember now. So first we need to run into Hornet, who is just down this way. Before Toy Story Land. Yeah, it's been a while then. Oh wait, not this guy. Sorry, other guy. Down here. Okay. You there. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna like it, I think. Lots of things have been added and changed, and you're gonna enjoy Disney. Definitely, just so you know, you're gonna have to wake up probably early on a couple of your days so you can get in line for the virtual queues for some of the newer rides, but other than that, you're gonna have fun. Hey, Will, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. 25 months. Gosh. Since then, they added Toy Story Land, Star Wars Land, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and Ratatouille. I will say, personally, if you have to choose between Ratatouille and another ride, I probably wouldn't choose Ratatouille. It's an okay ride, but, not my favorite. It's not one I would wait in line for probably longer than an hour, to be honest. But because it's so new, a lot of people are going to it, and it's like a 2-hour long wait for most of the day, honestly. What game is this? Oh man, I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you. I think it's like Bug Simulator or something. Okay. Let me think. What was our next topic after Disney? Oh yes. So, you know, after Disney, I get home. You know the first thing I do? I pull up my YouTube channel to see my statistics, and I'm like, oh, I need to actually do stuff. So I've been working on kind of catching up the VOD channel, because we're a month behind on those. Like, the last VOD I uploaded today, I did 2, and it was when I played CSGO, Valorant, and Stardew Valley when I married Infinite in the game, just for the lulz. Didn't know I could marry a player in game, but I found out, and he was the only option. Ironically, that's also when I divorced him. Same day. Same day delivery, you know. You know how it is. But yeah, that's how far behind I am with the VOD channel. So I'm trying to get, you know, all caught up with that, because it's, there's a lot. There's a lot that needs to be done with it. And then, I gotta figure out what to do next with the Minecraft channel. If I want to, I could make a news video about all the news that I missed, and then just kind of show how I react to everything in general gameplay, because I haven't actually read up on everything that was added or watched any videos. I just saw that it was added. So maybe we can do something like that. Otherwise, I'm going to have to make an entirely original video that's not hinging on some other piece of Minecraft content to drive clicks. Which isn't the worst thing. Like, yeah, I'm supposed to do that already, but I don't. But it might take us some time, we'll see. I had a bad idea, so naturally I'm gonna do it. I'm going to get Legendary on all Star Wars The Old Republic servers. I wish you luck. I wish you luck. That's going to take some time, but I'm sure it's gonna be fun. You ought to buy your premium subscription around the holidays, if you can. Because you'll have some extra money, probably. So you can just buy the 1 month or whatever, and... Okay. That's not really what I meant to do. Including the French and German version. As my secret king, I always have extra money. I wish that was me, man. I wish that was me. Ow. Anyway. But yeah, you should buy your subscription, that way you can get all the expansions. I need to play some of the newer levels they added, since I last played, because I know I'm way behind on those. I know they came out with like 3 or 4 more levels, plus several more story elements that I think are kind of interesting. So, you know, I'm a little bit behind. Plus, I need to also finish some story, some other stories. I haven't done the Sith Warrior all the way through yet, and I started that at the beginning of the year. So, yeah, I know I'm due to play again. Okay. Yes, please. Okay, we have a map now, so I can kind of find my way around. So we need to fight Hornet and win. Like, if I die, I'm going to lose all my progress. So I gotta be absolutely sure that I can beat her when I go to fight. Let's go down here really quick. If I remember correctly, there's a certain ability. They just opened Asia Pacific. That's what inspired me. Oh, I didn't know they had I didn't know they had opened a new server up. Because it always felt like that game was on a decline, and so they were trying to kill it. So it kind of surprises me that they have opened up a new server. That kind of gives me hope that maybe it'll stick around. There are 6 servers. I've done 1, so I have 5 to do. That's how math works. It took me 100 hours to get legendary, so it should take 500 hours to complete this task. Well, I mean, you'll get better at it as time goes on. So, I mean, maybe you'll beat it faster than 500 hours. I could see you probably getting it in 300 hours, honestly. Especially if you do end up with the premium, because you'll have the increased XP gain, which makes you really OP, basically, the entire time. So it might be worth it. I don't know. Or it was 100 hours per story, I can't remember. Gosh, if it's 100 hours per story, I do not envy you one bit. Depends on Quesh pains. Yeah, Quesh is the worst. I'm not a fan of the Quesh. Because they make you take the story, and it's just like, why? If you have the subscription, it's nothing to get to Quesh and then, like, be over-leveled still. So, you know. I guess there's something for you there. I wouldn't recommend, honestly... oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. I wouldn't recommend buying the subscription unless you're gonna play a lot, though, because it's like, I think $15 a month. But if you just buy it for 1 month and then you grind and get all your characters up a lot of your levels, then it may, you know, if you get all your characters up to level 40 in a month and then you just finish their stories later, it might not be bad. I don't know. Normally people must suffer. Get that preferred status. Yeah, preferred status at the very least is nice. Okay, we can't do anything with this yet, because we need our lantern. Okay. Let's see. I would just like to say, because I don't think I ever talked to you guys about this. So I've been playing Valorant a little bit more recently. I have unfortunately deranked down to Iron 2. I was Iron 3. But I'm now Iron 2. And, I'm not necessarily proud of it. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna... I've been told I might just pop off or something and, you know, get to casually Iron 3 and then casually get up to gold and, you know, do all those things. But I'm not 1000% certain that's gonna happen. Hey Delta, it's good to see you. I didn't get to catch any of your streams while I was away, but I've been kind of keeping an eye on your Discord. So I loosely been following what's been going on, but it's good to see you. Things have been going good. I've been away. I was in Florida for about 2 weeks, and I'm back. I'm back now, but I'm glad to be back. That's for certain. Did I miss something? I can't get down there, right? I need my dash. Good to see you too. All good. Good to see you streaming. Nice. How was Florida? Florida was nice. Very, very, very warm. One day it rained on us the entire time, so like that was less than ideal, but you know, not the worst. Not the worst. Also, I need to come in here really quick. I forgot. I need to update my map. There we go. Okay. This is gonna suck. So we're just playing hardcore Steel Soul mode on Hollow Knight just for fun, because I know I'm not really gonna win, but it's the thought that counts, right? But yeah, Florida was fun. We went to Disney, and there was lots of people, lots of old people, lots of young people. You put the two together, you have the perfect storm. And I don't remember if I told you guys this, actually. There is one funny little detail I forgot to mention. So it had the day right before it rained on us, my ankle was acting up, and it still does hurt, but it's not nearly as bad because I haven't been walking on it. But my ankle was hurting a lot, and so I was like, you know, like I don't know what I'll do about it. Just talking to my mom, and I was like, do you think like an ankle brace would help it, or you know, whatever? And then we brought a mobility scooter with us, and so my mom suggested that I use it, and it was the most silly looking thing ever. Just this really young, scrawny dude on this mobility scooter. Like, I didn't look like I needed it, but trust me, I probably did. I know I was limping around a little bit before, so like, I know it was bad. I'm just like very pain tolerant, I suppose. And so like, I was perfectly content limping, but I had a couple of looks while I was on the scooter. That was, it was kind of funny. I've got, you know, some experience now before I hit the retirement home in the mobility scooter. So, you know, look out world, I'm an expert already. I'm gonna know how to drive one of those before I'm even 30. I'm gonna do it very well. Add spirit back. Alright, sounds good. Let's go down. I don't think I can actually do anything through here yet. Yeah, I need my dash. Okay, we'll come back to it. And then the day that it did rain on us, our shoes had been soaked all the way through. Like, insoles were soaked, socks were soaked, our feet were soaked. Like, my skin was pulling apart in layers on my toes. It was kind of gross. And so we We got back to the room a little early that day. My jacket was soaked. You know, like I said, feet were soaked. My pants were soaked. My underwear was soaked. To the point that the blue from my blue jeans were on my underwear. Like, that's how wet we were, to explain it. We weren't at a water park, it just rained. You know, 2-for-1 special, water park and Disney World. Yeah, what did I come back to? Gosh, that's a horrible place to come back to, definitely. My wallet was soaked too. I think it still actually is a little bit wet, yeah. I need to dry it off tonight, maybe. Yeah, my money is still damp, gosh. It had rained on us, though, and, so we couldn't walk around in our wet shoes the next couple of days, and we had a couple more park days ahead of us. So what my brother and I did is we took hair dryers, complimentary of Disney, and we used them to dry off our shoes. Now, I'm not suggesting anybody do this necessarily, but it was effective. It was very effective. My shoe does have a dark spot on it now, because I may have left it under the heat a little bit too long. But, that's okay. The smell was worse. The smell was way worse than the damage I may have caused to my shoe. As it is, shoes will stink, especially if you've had them for longer than a couple of years, which you're not really supposed to have them longer than a couple of years, but nobody follows that rule, really, until it's falling apart. My shoes are falling apart now, so I need to go get a new pair of shoes at some point, but we're gonna put that off still. But when the shoes are wet, and then having heat applied to them, you are essentially... I don't know how many of you guys have boiled cabbage, but the smell from that, I hate. I don't know if that's a common smell to hate, but boiling cabbage smells horrible. And so, you know, I'm not a huge fan of that. It's kind of like that, though. You apply heat to something that already doesn't smell good, and it's in a wet heat, it smells awful. It was horrible. And so I'm so glad to be out of that room, dude. It still smelled bad even after we had dried everything. I feel so bad for whoever gets that room next, because it is awful. It was very, very awful. But you know, we had dry feet, so we did what we had to do. I'm going to defend our actions there just for the time being. It's very nasty smelling, yes, definitely. Gosh. There we go. Let me think. Well, what else? What else happened on the trip? I'm trying to remember where I kind of left off with you guys. Because it was kind of like a series of events. So, let's try to recount them really quick. So, 24-hour stream. Cat dies. Valorant premiere match. We win. Both of them. And then we do vacation. On vacation, my sister loses her phone. And on top of losing her phone, she gets it back a couple days later. It rains on all of us to the point that we're all drenched. um, everybody kind of got a little bit sick on one of those days, which was a little bit of a bummer. That happened. And then we had... let me think. What else happened? I know there's some other, like, horrible things that happened, but there's so many things that have happened, guys, that I couldn't even begin to tell you. We're celebrating Christmas at Thanksgiving this year. And that's because all of the family's coming in. My brother and his family are supposed to be in very soon, if they're not already. So that's why I'm actually not in my room. They're going to be having my room because there's enough space to have a pack and play, and also for them to use my bed, because as it turns out, a twin-size bed is not suitable for 2 people, but a full size is much more comfortable, especially if you're more thin in your build. You could easily fit 3 of me on my full size and still be comfortable. Although you would have 3 sets of feet hanging off the edge of the bed, but that's just a tall person problem. My other friend's cat died 2 days ago. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know who this friend is, but they have my condolences. I will say with my cat, it was kind of like expected at this point. So like I wasn't in any state of shock necessarily. Like I knew it was gonna happen, so it did mean that I kind of didn't eat much dinner that night. I didn't feel like eating. I was like, you know, everything lost its appeal. Oh, that was a very unfortunate jump. Where's the nearest bench? Is it in here? Probably. You got mugged? I didn't get mugged. I did run into a French person, though, so basically got mugged, right? Okay, there we go. How's our map looking? That is a nice map. Okay, let's go fight Hornet, I guess, because I think that's the only other thing I can do at this point. And then we need to find Sly, I guess, as well. My friend's cat was also sort of expected to not make it. It wouldn't eat, and they had to insert a feeding tube. Oh boy, that's... yeah, that's a sign right there. With my cat, like, he had already been on a decline for probably a couple of months. So, like, I knew... especially because I had been watching him at night. So like I was well aware. And then when my mom had come in right at the end of my stream, gosh, I'm going to die. Oh my gosh, I thought there was a platform. Okay, right here. Sure. That's definitely where I wanted to be. But when my mom came in right at the end of the 24-hour stream, it was like, hey, you know, we gotta... do you want your dinner up here, or do you want to go downstairs and eat it? I'm like, I'll be down in a couple of minutes. And she's like, okay, well, also, just so you know, the cat's not doing good. I was like, oh, okay. She's like, yeah, he hasn't been eating, and he hasn't been, you know, he hasn't been, he's been constipated. Oops. And so it was like, okay. Yeah, okay, I get it now. It was kind of like one of those enough said moments. We all knew what was going down. Doesn't change the fact that it's still sad, but like, I had already mentally prepared myself for it, and I have a thing about it with pretty much any death, and you know, human, pets, you know, everybody. You know, it's sad when anything dies, but I just have a thing about it where I can kind of like, and I know I've been told it's not healthy, but I can and often do just like set aside my emotions and deal with them later. So I recall the moment my mom had texted me and she's like, hey, like, can you get your dad like on the phone, because he's not answering. And I was like, oh, he's in the shower right now, like, what's going on? And she's like, I have to put the cat down. I'm like, oh, I was right in the middle of my Valorant premiere match. So we won. I was able to set aside all my like thoughts for a little bit there, but like even with humans, I for some reason do that. I won't process it for another couple of days. Just whenever I'm ready for it, I guess. So like, you know, it wasn't too bad.
My friend's cat wasn't constipated, so it was weird. Yeah, that's...
My cat had a history with, like, what were they called? Urinary crystals or something like that? Urinary tract crystals. So... my first thought was kind of something along those lines, which it wasn't. There was also some, organs that were kind of failing. So, his was very much just from the fact that he was old. I mean, he was what they estimated to be like 14, 15, possibly older. That's just what the vet said. So, you know, he had a long life. Do I want... yeah, let's go up. Ow. What the heck, man? Okay, we need to do better, because I am losing these so quickly. I said I need to do better. Okay. Let me think. I promise you there was more, like, things that happened, during my trip that were like, oh, that's not great, but I can't think of any of them at the moment. So, you know. Everything else was fine. Everything else must have been fine, if I can't think of anything. Oh, alright. Let me think. I will say, I'm so glad to be home, even though I'm not gonna be able to do a ton of work, because I am intending to take all of Thanksgiving off. I try to make a point of taking holidays off, and I mean off. You know, when I say I'm taking a day off, usually I mean I'm taking a day off of streaming. But when it comes to holidays, I try to take the entire day off from streaming, from videos, from, you know, maybe even gaming. It just depends on how late everybody else is up and if any of my friends are online. But I try to not even think content creation purposes there. So Thanksgiving, I'm going to attempt to take everything off, even though I've been off for 2 weeks. I just, you know, I've got family and some of that family I haven't seen in a little bit. I couldn't tell you the last time it was, but it's been a minute.
I have to mow the grass tomorrow. Oh boy, fun. This should be the last mow
Of the season, then I would assume. 'Cause I mean, we've had a couple of freezes the last couple of weeks, so the grass should be dying soon. I hope. I hope for your sake. I like to mow, but also like at a certain point in the season, it's nice to just not.
It's like 2 feet tall in the back. Front has been cut recently.
Ah, I see. Yeah, that might take some time to cut, but it'll be fun. Oh wait, shoot. I forgot about these guys. And I can't just not. Okay, there we go.
I'm gonna have to dump it in my garden, aka the compost square.
Yeah. That'll be good, you know. It's always good to compost, but still. Not necessarily fun to cut the 2 feet tall grass. Now, do you use a mower or like a ride mower? I hope. I hope for your sake you're using a ride mower when it comes to 2 feet tall grass. No. No, you How are you going? I'm a little bit scared on how you're going to accomplish your goal here of mowing this by pushing. But it is an admirable goal nonetheless. You have my sword. You're gonna have some fun there. I mean, I prefer to push mow anyway. Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave you for an achievement. Yeah, I think I missed something. Okay, he's still alive. I don't know how long you have to leave him to die, but, you know, we're gonna leave him for a little bit. Because I don't want to mess with it.
We have bag and wheelbarrow. Empty bag and a barrel. Takes about 3 to 4 bags. Dump in garden, repeat.
Yeah, that's gonna take you a little bit, but, you know, maybe it'll be fun. Come on, die. There we go. I never mowed with a bag, because where I was mowing, we never let the grass get too tall, and then also, I only mowed the backyard, so I didn't have to, like, have, you know, a clean, you know, it didn't have to be clean, shaves, so I always just, you know, went through and then just left everything on the ground. But yeah, if your grass is tall, you're gonna need a bag for sure.
I mowed the front last week and I mowed the back over 3 weeks ago. Too lazy to do it.
I always liked mowing the back more than the front. Now that's just because of the way the house was built. Basically the back was fenced in, the front was open, and it was a lot larger, but the back would only take me like 30 minutes to do, and so it was a lot of fun to just like take a break from everything to do that and that only. Okay, this is going to be a rough fight. Hello.
Proszę, Halimo.
The front is a lot smoother and smaller, back is bumpy, lots of small holes and much bigger.
Oh gosh, that's not fun.
Garama. Ha. Edino. Shaw. Ha. Ha.
Come on. Ow. I need to stop playing aggressive. I don't have life. I should have taken that moment to heal. Okay, heal, heal, heal. Okay, I struggled against you my first time around, but I think I'm fine. There we go. No? Okay, one more. There we go.
Okay. Let's see, and don't even mention the side of the house. Hill is over 45 degrees, gosh.
Yeah, that. No, I would not.
I would not be having much fun with that. No deathing, you got this? Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
That did work out. Use the cloak to dash quickly along the ground or through the air. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I forgot about this part. Alright, we good? Yes. Okay. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember how far I have to get before it gives me the list of the dreamers to kill. But I'm looking forward to it.
I'm so bad.
I'll catch you later, King. Have a good night. Alright, thank you, Delta. Much appreciated. It was good seeing you. And, hope to catch you a little later as well. I'm not playing very well. I think we might go back to, Dirtmouth and, talk to Cornifer and see if he has any... Or not Cornifer, whatever his wife's name is. I can't think of what her name is. Well, anyway, we might talk to her and see if she could get me, like any decent supplies. Welcome, good seeing you too. Always glad to see you guys, whenever any of you pop in, but especially you, Delta. You're always fun. Let's see. Oh, no, not again. Not again. We're going this way. Okay, let's go over here. Okay. So basically, if I just go right, I should be okay.
Already been up here. Okay. 3 minutes of ads. Okay. Let me see if I can run that. Oh shoot. Hang on. / commercial. 180. There we go. Alright, that's from Bionics, everybody. Enjoy. There we go. Sorry, everyone. Me equals sub equals no ads. My man worked it out. He worked out the system. Let's see. What was I doing? There was one thing I wanted to do really quick. Okay. Big brain. Okay, what was I doing? Yes, going to Dirtmouth. Right. Okay. I don't know how much longer we'll be online tonight. We may just go back to Dirtmouth and call it a day. Not because I don't want to be live, but rather I want to be conscientious of my brother, who is not here right now. I thought he was still in here, but he's not. And also, my voice. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can definitely feel it. My voice is already... It's starting to go. So I need to, you know, rest these beautiful voice strings, vocal cords, and, you know, otherwise tomorrow I'm gonna be going, I'm thankful for, Ford F-150s, you know, I don't want to be that guy, and it is starting to hurt just a little, so, you know, we're gonna attempt to not shred my voice as much as possible. Okay. Ow. Alright, Dirtmouth. Just over here. Hello. You have fun with that. So, has our buddy opened up his store yet? No. Okay, then that leaves Cornifer. Now, Cornifer.
Papa nada.
I want the bench pins. I want the Stagway pin. And then I would also like the cocoon pin. We're just gonna buy all the pins, I guess. Well, maybe it's not actually wise to do that, because the fragile charms exist, and I don't remember how much they are. Let's grab the vendor pin really quick. But what was his name? Oh shoot, I'm trying to remember what his name is. There's a certain character that sells them, and he's like down in the fungus area. Not super deep in it though. I don't know if I can reach it yet, but if I can, I'll go down in there and it'll be fine. Why are you down here too? Like, what the heck? You keep following me? Cool. Okay. Anyway. I kind of think it's down this way. If I remember correctly, I think this is the way. Can't jump up there yet. I'm trying to think of who the next bosses are, to kind of prepare for them. So, if I remember correctly, the Mantis Lords might be next, and if so, I might be in some danger. I always struggled with them, and so... You know, I don't want to ruin this run with Mantis Lords. So Fragile Charms, we'll go pick those up, and maybe, just maybe, it'll be enough. The fungal lens, yes, that's what's down here. First, what's in here? Something I can't do yet. We need a ground pound. Okay. Leg Eater. That's his name. I was trying to remember his name. I'm pretty sure his name is Leg Eater. That sells the Fragile Charms. And I just gotta remember where exactly he is. I know he's somewhere on the right side, but I couldn't tell you where. Not there. Perhaps in here. Yeah, Leg Eater. There you are. Don't try to sneak past me, I can smell you. Do you collect a lot of Geo? Give me Geo, and you can see something nice. Yes, I will give you Geo. Now show me something nice. Let me show you them. Take a look. Do you want them? If you really, really want them, I'll trade them for more Geo. More Geo. It's a fragile heart. This is a precious thing. A beautiful charm. I made it for you. If you hold it, you'll feel a lot healthier. If you're afraid of dying, you need this charm. So that one, I think, jumps my hearts up by a bunch. Which, you know, nice. Fragile Greed, which makes every Geo you collect, I believe that it makes you collect it like, it's like a multiplier if I'm not mistaken. And then Fragile Strength, it makes you stronger. It's tempting to pick up Fragile Greed first, and then going with other ones afterward, but I'm actually going to do Fragile Heart. And the reason for this is, I think, and I don't know, but I think I'm more prone to dying, and 250 Geo isn't hard to collect. So I can get this first, and then collect the 250, get the Fragile Greed, and then save up for Fragile Strength, which will be good. The reason I'm not too worried about the fragile bit is, you know, if I get hurt, if I die, I'm gonna lose it anyway, because I lose my save, so. What we need now is more notches, which, to get those, I have to go find them in the wild, which might take a while. Next time you go to Disney, you should go to the Gideon's Bakehouse. They have really good cookies. I've never been there. In all of my time of going to Disney, I've not been there. Might have to add it to my list. Definitely will keep an eye out for it. So I gained like what, 2 extra hearts? I'm at 5. I'm at 7. Okay, so 2 extra hearts honestly is kind of worth it. At least right now. They're basically the size and thickness of a hockey puck, maybe a bit thicker. Gosh, that sounds lovely. I think I understand why they would be well loved. I know generally where I am, and I'm not a huge fan of it, but we're going to proceed anyway, just because. Ow! Wow. Okay. I'll add that to my list of biotics. Now I want to go because I like myself some cookies. Okay, we'll go this way. Hey, a friend, let's go. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so, King SMP, right? We have about a month before the King SMP Season 3 anniversary is here. The 1-year anniversary. So, I was trying to think of things we could do to kind of celebrate, but also in general, you know, things that would be good to add for the server's 1-year special. And these could last forever. It doesn't have to be limited time stuff necessarily, but I just wanted to kind of put out the word. If any of you guys have ideas for that, I would love to hear it. Because you guys know I need help. I can only do so much, but I do want that server to succeed so badly. And I've been working on it a little bit off camera, but not actually on the server, but I've been doing stuff. Cookies are $6 each. That's not bad. I mean, considering the size. Okay, oh, that's not where I meant to go. Oh, hi. Okay, we're gonna follow her. No, don't go, please. Okay. So, in order to do this, I need to basically be able to fly. That's not going to happen anytime soon. However, I am close enough to the Mantis Lords. We could attempt to go kill them. Although I really would rather have Fragile Strength with them. I think. Does anyone remember how much Fragile Greed is? I can't really remember. I think it's like 250. Yeah, we're almost there. The main thing we were missing is the community. Sure, Derek, Sam, and Flames are always on, but one main thing needed for a successful server is having an active server. It's hard to do if the way you get active people is by getting active people. Yeah, you have to find dedicated people who want to see the server succeed and will never give up, you know. And I am very thankful for the people that we have had that have been able to do that. And the people that have, you know, worked on the server up until that point. You know, I like, for example, Unreal, he's still dedicated to the project. However, you know, he also is burnt out a little bit because he's been the only one really working on it for as long as it's been out. So, you know, it's hard to find the people that you want for some of those roles. But if you can find somebody who... If you can find somebody who has a plan going into it, you're bound to have a good time. Like you said, it's easier to get a more active community when you already have, you know, 30 people online at any given moment. But, when you can't get 30 people online in general, how do you go about, you know, getting those active people? Because active people are attracted to active communities, because the whole point of playing a multiplayer server is to play with other people. The only unique thing about mine at that point is, you know, my server is my server. So, you know, it is very much, if people are online because of each other, they're online when I'm on, which is nice. So, you know, there's spikes where the server's online a lot. Theo is too dedicated. Yeah, he unfortunately burnt himself out as well. I have been a lot less active, but I will still try to get on. Excited to work on my new base and with Jerv. Yes. Those, like, for example, the Jerv group. Really thankful for them because they have given themselves something to do as well as other players. A lot of people are interested in the Jerv Corporation, and, you know, there's a lot of people working on it, so it's a pretty large-scale project that will last a while to work on, too. Gonna clip this so they can see. Well, it's honestly, it's a good thing that that somebody's doing something. Like, for example, Unreal had a pretty large idea that just ended up falling through after a while because with the Jerv, the thing that's been happening with them is like, they have a goal and they've not lost sight of their goal. Where Unreal's group was, everybody stopped playing because they lost sight of the goal. They didn't have a goal after their goal. It's important to have more plans, because if you run out of plans ever, or your plans are far too large and you never actually finish them, then you will be in a never-ending loop where you never actually finish anything, and it's very sad. Or you do finish stuff, and then you don't do anything because you didn't plan. I can't count the amount of times I've okay, can I overcharm? There we go. Now overcharming makes me take double damage, right? I think. So they know you really like what they are doing. Yeah, I mean, when we're actually on stream, I play around with them a little bit and make fun of them. But genuinely speaking, I do like when people are on and actually doing stuff. I like it. There's very few things I don't like when people are doing on the server, unless it's breaking rules. But yeah, I'm always excited when I see people online. Okay, you know what? We're coming up on 10:30. I don't know if we're not gonna be able to do much more. So I think this is probably where we're gonna actually leave it off. But what I am gonna do is kind of talk to you guys a little bit about King SMP plans. That I'll bounce off of you guys really quick and see what you guys think. Oh gosh, that was probably really loud, and I apologize. So, no, Indy, I'm sorry. It's late. Not really late, but I'm tired and my voice hurts. But I really would like to keep streaming. But I will talk to you guys a little bit about some King SMP stuff. Just very brief. We're not going to dwell on it too long, but I did want to just kind of talk about it briefly if at all possible. Yo, the man, the myth, the legend, A-Flames, how's it going? It's good to see you, dude. So there's a couple of King SMP things that I'd like to get added before the 1 year anniversary, or as of the 1 year anniversary. So most of those are gonna be very hard to get. One, official server branding. So I'm talking a new logo, a new icon, new banner, new trailer for it, and possibly even a new team dedicated to kind of running the server marketing side. So, you know, that when an event is being made, you know, one of those people are going to make a image to help promote it, and maybe, you know, kind of get more on the marketing side of things, because I think that's what the server really lacks right now. Then, you know, I want to make leaderboards, and then also the possibility of merch is on the table still, but I'm not gonna promise anything because I haven't thought of any really cool designs yet, and I want to be absolutely proud of what we put out, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until we're 1000% happy with some sort of merch before we actually commit to one. Another one is, let's see, I want to finish the outposts, but we're not going to finish every one of them. We're going to finish Doomfall, hopefully, before the end of the year. And then I'd like to finish the other two before the next Minecraft update is out. We need a new outpost? Yes, we do. Speaking of King SMP, we got 2 new Jerv members today. Well, I heard about Bionics, but I'm curious who the extra Jerv member is. We need a new outpost. The ones we have now, the one we have are kind of mid. So, I will say, I think Frosthold is the best one. Doomfall isn't bad. It doesn't have a very unique charm, but, you know, it exists. I have a couple of ideas for some other ones. But, yeah. Doomfall is barely a desert. It's a desert next to a jungle, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't spent much time over there. But the idea was if you go one way, it's a jungle, the other way is the desert, but everybody just goes straight to the jungle. I think there needs to be... I'd have to look at the list of Minecraft biomes and kind of decide, like, where else we could put some outposts. And then we'll build 2 more. And then, depending on where we're at after that, there might be more outposts even later. We'll have to wait and see, though. And I might just have to take charge of the build team, even though I don't build things. I just need to probably step in and actually start dishing out tasks, because unfortunately those haven't made their way to the build team yet. Please do. Unreal does too much. We need a Cherry Blossom outpost and Savannah outpost. A Savannah outpost would be really good when the armadillos are out, but I'd like to wait until after the armadillos, probably, for a Savannah. Cherry Blossom, I think I would like, and we'll probably very likely combine your idea there, Bionics, where we add the Japanese architecture into the Cherry Blossom outpost. I think it'd be good. As for Unreal doing too much, what ends up happening is he will make a project for the builders, and then he doesn't necessarily inform everybody that that's supposed to be worked on. So like we have a builder group chat that exists, or not a group chat, but a text channel, and it doesn't get used. And my intent with it was supposed to be used to kind of like bounce ideas off of each other, and also to divvy up projects. So, you know, Unreal is like, okay, we're gonna make Dunefall. Well, instead of it actually making its way to that group chat, what happened was Unreal and Indigo worked on it. And then Unreal and Indigo worked on it some more. There was no builder action on it. It was just Unreal and Indigo, which is okay. But I think, you know, if Unreal had mentioned in that group chat, hey, we have 5 houses that we're building in this style, and we would like to also bounce some other ideas off of you guys, like, I think it could have helped. But it's whatever. You know, it's one of those things. If I'm not running it, I'm not going to complain about it. So I might start running it and seeing if it helps, but we'll see. I think everyone got burnout. Just about, yeah. I mean, I'm not burnout. I was just gone. But I was having a lot of fun when I got off, and I'm ready to get back into it. I'm really itching to play more King SMP, man. I don't know if you guys... I don't know where we left off exactly. I guess it probably would have been... it would have been, the Viking area. I've been terraforming there, and, it's been coming along very nicely. I'm excited to see how it turns out. Hey King, if you don't mind me asking, did you and Unreal decide to not pick a new mod? Basically, what we've decided at this current point is none of the applications kind of, like, piqued our interest yet, for the needs of the community. So what we do when we're picking out mods is we try to pick out somebody that fits the need, the void that we have. So, like, right now, it's kind of like... It's basically like, right now what we need is probably just somebody that's either just active in general, or somebody that can be active like all the time, really is the truth, because Unreal can't get on and check every single person that ever logs in ever. And that's what we kind of need somebody to be able to go and do, is kind of go back and look at people who have joined and then got an achievement and then left, you know. That's kind of people we were looking out for, but also, like, we haven't seen anybody that just says Xbox randomly turned on. But I haven't seen anybody that's just kind of like stuck out to me yet. We did so much building in a few months. I just want to build my base, and Unreal's like, add the vines to the Coliseum. I am just not gonna do it. It will look bad, and Unreal's gonna tell me to take it down. Vines are not fun. I don't blame you for not wanting to do it. But yeah, it's hard, because we rushed to build a lot of things, and I think the purpose was lost on people. So, like, Spawn, for example, it didn't end up being built into Spawn. It just got built to look nice. And so the whole point of Spawn was utterly ruined. So now new spawns are outposts, built with purpose, you know. Again, I think Doomfall is leaning more towards built without purpose. I would say, like, you know, it was built with the purpose of getting you away from everybody else, but at the same time, it was built in such a way that, like, it stands out in the desert. It doesn't look like it just belongs there, especially with the temple. But the temple was built with the purpose of having a quest in it. So, you know, there's some tweaks for sure that need to happen, but it's a matter of, will they happen? And the truth is, they won't happen for a while, because I'm busy and Unreal's busy. I don't have time to run it. I don't have time to run that. And, you know, I'm not gonna ask Unreal to dedicate more time to something unless he absolutely wants to. That quest is so goofy. It is. It's a little bit painful to do. Definitely. Hey, King, do you have Astroneer? I do not. I remember hearing a great deal about it a couple years back, and I never heard anything more. But after the outpost, I'm sorry, we went on a tangent there. After the builder outpost, what we need to do is also work on spawn, fill it up, give it some use other than just being there. I think we also need to work on possibly announcing things sooner so people can plan. Especially given the fact that I want to invite more creators to join the server and become, you know, not official King SMP streamers, but I want to have, like, I want to invite more content creators that are able to go on there and use it as their viewer joinable SMP as well. And I'm still debating on how in the world to even approach people with that concept, because it's like, it's weird walking up to somebody and say, hey, do you want to join King SMP? And it's like, I mean, sure, but, like, I'm like, no, but you're gonna stream on it and it's gonna be your viewer joinable SMP. And they're like, but it's called King SMP. It's weird. I'm still trying to figure out the pitch on that, but I don't know. Speaking of Spawn, King, did you ever see mine in Mostly Indigo's shop? I don't think so, no. We need the OG builders back. Nuggy and Unreal. Unreal needs to stop hanging out with his girlfriend, and Nuggy needs to stop hanging out with their boyfriend. God, we play Minecraft. We are supposed to be single. Oh gosh. If only I could tell you all the things about myself here, as a mega Minecraft player, but I'm gonna choose to plead the fifth on some of this. Purely about myself, mostly. I can send the pics to you in DMs if you want. I mean, I'm gonna get on hopefully on Friday to check out the SMP, but if you want to send them in DMs, I'd be honored to check it out. Do you sell feet pics? I knew it. I can't be around you anymore. No, it's not that bad. No. But I want to announce things for the SMP earlier, so you guys have something to look forward to in terms of features. So you know, we're gonna hopefully announce things a month in advance, so you guys will know what the server event is going to be next month. You're gonna know, kind of the planned additions. So if we're gonna add new pets, or if the server's gonna have to go down for maintenance, that's gonna be announced earlier instead of, you know, the day of. So hopefully that works out, and it'll kind of help everybody pace themselves a little bit better, I think. I don't know. I didn't mean that we built it in the SMP. I haven't asked Unreal yet or put in the shop request. Okay, I see. But yeah, please do send me, please do send me the pics. I'd like to see it. I'd also like to make sure that there's an event planned for every month, already, you know. I think it would be nice. But basically, just to wrap up what I was saying, King SMP needs probably like 4 things, I guess. 4 major things. And then, I'd say the, you know, 1-year anniversary could be really, really awesome. And if not those 4 major things, then, you know, a ton of small things. And so that would be 1. I want to make a roadmap, which is, you know, just pre-announcing things, kind of giving you guys an idea of the timeline of how we want to release stuff. 2, I want to make the server open to more content creators. 3, I want the server to also be, like, better marketed, so, you know, logos, you know, trailers, stuff like that. That also helps out with the other creators, so, you know, they can look at it and go, okay, yeah, you know, they're actually trying here. And then 4 is possibly, like, a way to support the server more directly, other than just supporting me. You know, you have things like merch for King SMP, and everything that goes into the King SMP merch profits would then go into supporting the server for later seasons, and, you know, server fees, and maybe even custom plugins one day. And so that would be, you know, t-shirts, 3D printed stuff, USBs, free world downloads. I'm not going to charge you guys for free world downloads, but maybe even a Patreon. I kind of talked about that before, but I don't know what kind of perks to give patrons for King SMP other than, like, the role, which is a cool rank. I mean, it would be a cool thing to show off that you're a patron, but I don't know. Free malware? Yeah, free malware. King SMP merch? What kind of merch would you guys want for King SMP? We need Unreal merch. I don't know if I have the rights to his character, unfortunately. Let's see. It's in one of my Bedrock worlds. Thank God, we need an event. It's been so long. Yeah, I'm hoping to plan out all of next year's events before next year gets here. That way, Unreal doesn't have to stress himself so badly if he chooses to continue to work with us on the server. I'm assuming he will, but I don't want to assume anything too much, you know. He's been working on it for 2 years now with very little break, so he's definitely earned himself a long vacation. Let's see, free malware. Hoodie merch, Pog, seasonal stuff, more Pog merch, then abuse him until he gives you the rights. I could code you guys a plugin learning JavaScript right now, King Plushie. Okay. A King Plushie would be kind of fun. I would probably have to learn how to sew them myself, though, or like make them myself, because a lot of plushies, they're expensive to make on demand. From companies, so you're better off ordering like 100 of them and then selling them individually. It's just bulk buy, but it would definitely suck. Sam plushie, Flames plushie, Indigo plushie, Unreal plushie. Ooh, a hoodie with the OG crown on it. That would be interesting. That definitely could be interesting. I think no Bionics plushie. I think some of the big things I want to do is mostly hard focus the branding for the server. I don't know how in the world we're gonna do it though, because King SMP has never had a logo before, and so I'm trying to figure out how in the world it would work, you know. Hat with Poggers King on it, like front or back. Okay, I kind of like the idea of the crown. So have it like on the, for example, the top left chest. Put the crown emblem there, and then also have a crown on the back. That's much larger and maybe has some words on it. I don't know. That could be interesting. In a beanie version of it. Bro, imagine walking around with the IP on your shirt. Dude, I kind of like that idea. It's kind of dumb, but I kind of like it. Ad-free cam record while streaming. Send me video files. Me turn into time-lapse. Me send back you post. I would actually... Time lapses isn't a bad idea. What about a long sleeve shirt with the crown on it? We could do that. I need to actually make a better crown than the, like, more in line with the original crown. But, you know, more high quality than the original crown, because it was made in, like, 64 by 64, which is accurate to a Minecraft server icon, but when you try to put that on merch, it comes out very pixelated and gross. That is one of the problems with, like, the Pognog shirt that I had, was it wasn't low quality, but there were so many different colors. And so some of the face pieces kind of turned out pixely and started peeling. So I had to simplify it a little bit more. It still kind of works, but it's not as cool as it once was. And I also stand by it to this day. I am probably one of the only people in the world that wanted to buy that. And so I did. I made it because I wanted it. That's literally the only reason.
Also Sam shirt because yes. Maybe one day we could do a sketching stream where we sketch out merch ideas and see what happens. It could be fun. I'd buy a Pognog shirt. Turn Pognog into Simpsons Pognog. Gosh. I kind of thought about Pognog stickers, but I hate how expensive stickers are. Custom stickers are like $1 to make. So you're good. I have. No, that's the other one. That was my dad. I have gotten news that my brother and his family have made it, so there's a baby next door. So I'm going to be a little more quiet, a little more conscientious that somebody's nearby. But stickers are so expensive, man. Like $1 to make them, so then you have to be able to turn a profit. So you mark it up by another $1 or even just 50 cents, and it's so expensive. It's hard to enjoy that. Now, with my merch company that I've been trying to kind of learn more about, there are coupons, and I think I could possibly make a way to do it so you could get a free sticker if you spent a certain dollar amount. So that could be something, I don't know. Give me double-sided tape and I'll print out an image of your face. Boom. Pognog sticker for under 5 cents. Yes. I like the idea. I like the idea. King Funko Pop. The thought has crossed my mind. I need to get better at 3D modeling or just pay somebody else to do it. But I can 3D print my own merch, like king statues or, you know, Funko Pops and such. I use Stream Elements merch. I've been using a newer company on the market, called, Fourth Wall. And, I've been loving their stuff. Let me see if I can log in. So they have a way that you can make digital products. So I actually have King SMP Season 0 currently is on the website. The Pognog shirt is actually on there too. I forgot about that. Next time you shop at blank, use code King Pognog. Gosh. But you can also, you can create, like, giveaways or promo codes. It actually does give you your own website, technically. So I have all my links on there. I have, like, an about section on there. I need to redo the website again, because it's not beautiful. It's not beautiful. So I want to kind of work on it again, maybe one day. Maybe we can add that to the list. Who knows? Oh, there we go. Oh, gosh, you guys actually found it. Nice. I wouldn't recommend buying anything, but you can get the Season 0 world download, so that's nice. It's also got old branding on it, so I need to kind of rework some stuff. Oh, dude, I actually kind of forgot how awesome it was. So in the King SMP Season 0 world download, it actually has, like, little underlined bits that relink to other places. So, like, I was able to make it link back to... What is that? Oh, okay, I see.
But I was able to get it to link back to going to my Twitch chat, or you know, make it go back to a certain VOD where the family war happened, or the Phil the dog story happens. And so, you know, it was a pretty cool idea. I can actually gift it to a Twitch chat person. I'm curious what happens if I do this. It's free though. I don't want to put in all that. Yeah, never mind. I'm good. There's also a way to make like a mailing list, which I'm kind of debated, but I don't want to keep up with that, honestly. That's a lot of work. But yeah, I want to rework the website at some point. Gift it to me, please. Come on, I'm too lazy to put in my info. I think it actually might require you to put in your info to claim it too, to be honest. Look in general. My castle. General. Hey, yo, there we go. 1,000 world downloads of King SMP Season 0. Gosh. Ow. I need to finish the Season 1 world download. It's actually, I think, almost done. Like, I think I have to do 2 more things to it. And then I just have to upload it, and then it's fine. And then the Season 2 world download is going to take some time, but I need to get that one done as well. Gosh. Okay, I think that might possibly be it for tonight. I know, it's only 10:51 Season 3 world download. I could do a world download for the 1-year anniversary, but it would take so much effort, because I have to trim down the world again, in order for you guys to be able to download it. How much does fourth wall support here? Let me see. So let me see. The custom domain. Oh yeah, you can also have your own custom domain, which is a thing. Where is it? Oh yeah. How many? How? Yeah. So you can put up to a 2 GB file to send, which isn't a lot. I'm using it in a way that they don't really expect you to, but it's the way I wanted to do it. And I also want to put my friends' SMPs on here. Alias, her SMP is, you know, I figured I probably should put it on at least somewhere so that people could download it if they wanted to. Let's see. I want to bomb your village. Bomb. Question, is your village a harbor? I mean, there is going to be a harbor village if none of mine currently count as one. It's, I guess, if you were wanting to make a Pearl Harbor joke, you know, technically the fishing village might count as one, but, you know, there will be a harbor if you wanted to. Dead, it's dead. I'm not sure if it's officially dead, but, yeah, nobody plays it, I guess. So, by default, I suppose it would be. Let's see. Okay. I've said it a couple of times. I really do need to end stream, but I don't want to, man. Alien dance. Okay, yeah, we're going to end stream, but we're gonna raid and say hello to one of my friends. So, who is live right now? Are any of my friends live right now? Possibly. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. 5XL is $159.99. Gosh. Yeah, that sounds about right. The shirts get kind of dumb expensive when you start looking at those higher prices. So yeah. Gen chat, oh boy, here we go. Gosh. There's no way. Who are we rating? Don't look at the name. Yes. Hmm. 5XL for 160? Surely not. Now I gotta check. I have to check now. Browse. Pognog. 5XL. It's only 28 for me. What the heck? How many are you buying, homie? How many are you buying? Okay, one. Oh, okay. Let's see who's live, and then we'll raid out. I need to start resting my voice just a little. So we are going to say hello to. You know what? We haven't seen him in a while. Let's add him to the list. See what he's up to. He might be getting ready to end stream, so I don't wanna hit him with a raid if he's gonna end soon. Okay. We have two options here. 5XL says $28 for me. The power of inspect element, yes. Yes, that would do it. Okay, we have two options, guys. We have Minecraft stream. Or we have Middle-earth Shadow of War stream. I'll let you guys pick. I mean, we've seen both of these people, so they're both pretty cool. I'm going to bed either way. Fair enough. It is pretty late. Also, for those of you in the United States, happy Thanksgiving. I know it's a little bit early, but I won't have time to tell you tomorrow because I won't be live, and also I'll probably forget to even post it in the Discord. I'm gonna try to remember, but I'll probably forget. So, you know, happy Thanksgiving, and yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Going to my uncle's house tomorrow? That sounds like fun. I know I'm not going anywhere tomorrow, probably. I'm still waiting for a little bit more laundry to come through. I really want to take a shower tomorrow. It's like, I haven't been able to take one for like 3 or 4 days, and I just need like a couple more articles of clothing in order to clean, and then I'll feel great for Thanksgiving. Tomorrow is gonna be fun. We're gonna eat a lot of food. Okay. I am going to go ahead and say let's raid the Middle Earth guy, because we haven't said hello to him in a while, and he was a huge supporter on the channel for a while there, so it'd be nice to go say hello. So, let's go ahead and say hi to Goliath TKO. He is currently playing Middle-earth Shadow 4, and he's actually very interactive with his audience, so I highly recommend his content in general. So, if you would like to join the raid, you know, hop in, say hello, get your free channel points, and I hope we can catch each other again later. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you again Friday. We'll see. I don't know how long that stream will be, because today was hard to play anyway. I don't have a whole lot of desk space. See ya, Kirby. See you, Bionics. I appreciate you both, and I'll see you later. Good night, guys.